Hi guys, and welcome back to our final away match review of the season. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Burton Albion's 3-2 win over Reading. That's right, at the Pirelli Stadium, Burton Albion have all but confirmed their survival for the League One campaign and have confirmed that they'll be playing Reading once again next season. That's right, with just 2 games to left for Cheltenham, they've got a 5-point deficit to overturn, and with the win today, Burton have definitely climbed themselves and put themselves in a healthy position come the last day of the season. The pressure is now on Cheltenham to pull out 2 wins, and they need results to go their way as well for Burton to lose their next fixture. So yeah, I think it's all but confirmed that Burton Albion have got their survival. So I've got to say a big congratulations to Burton Albion at the start of this video. Now, going into this game, I was definitely thinking that Reading would be the better footballing side, and I think that was definitely the case throughout this fixture as well. Listen, Burton Albion, what they do fantastically, and this fixture was definitely a case of that. They were very rugged, they were very rough, and yeah, Reading definitely weren't looking to play like that. The pitch itself as well was very torn up, it was very muddy, there was definitely just a massive mudslide just on one of the corners, or should I say one of the halves of the pitch where by the touchline. It was absolutely awful. I don't know what the groundsmen have been doing, but you definitely can't play football too much on them pitches. I've definitely seen Palmer Park and Prospect Park looking a little bit better than that pitch today. But listen, I've got to say, Burton Albion did very well. I'm not going to sit here and discredit their win, as I think they definitely were just for it. I think that first half performance, attacking-wise, Burton Albion played really, really well. And I think in the second half was so resolute and very good defensively that, in my opinion, probably deserved to take all 3 points in this game. Now, the starting 11 that Ruben Celis went for in this fixture was Jarell Pereira coming back in goal. Obviously, he was substituted in the second half of the Barnsley game, but he managed to retain his place. We saw Kelvin Abrafa, Amadou Mbenge, Tyler Bindon and Jarrell Dorset play across the back 4. Lewis Wing and Ben Elliott were our 2 deeper midfielders, with Harvey Nibbs playing a bit further forward in the centre of the park. Femi Aziz and Kelvin Ehebachaman were our 2 wingers, while Sam Smith played up front. Now, it was the worst possible start for Reading, as we conceded after just 5 minutes. Mason Bennett ended up scoring. It was a free kick on the left-hand side. Some good work by Mustafa Carriol. We managed to see him get fouled by Kelvin Abrafa. A free kick was swung in, and Mason Bennett was able to put the ball in the back of the net to put Burton Albion 1-0 up early on. A second goal came in just 5 minutes later when Carriol this time was the man who ended up scoring. He kind of set up the first one by setting up that free kick, and he ended up scoring the second one himself. Some good work again down the left-hand side. Pretended to go out to the left but came inside. Know what Reading players were around him, and he's ended up curling the ball into the bottom right-hand corner and ended up scoring a really good goal. I thought Burton Albion were really just for their 2-0 lead to start off the game. Like I said, it was a real good attacking display from Burton Albion to start off the fixture. And yeah, Reading definitely looked like they were on the beach for the first half. Second half looked a lot better, but it definitely looked like a few players were looking for a holiday already in that first half performance. Reading did end up getting a goal back though in the 34th minute. Lewis Wing ended up scoring another goal to add to his fantastic catalogue of goals. Another outside the box finish. It was a free kick this time. Lewis Wing ended up scoring it. Reading managed to get the free kick by a short corner routine, which saw one of the Reading players be fouled. I was at work at the time, so I didn't see it for 100%. Just saw the ball like fly into the back of the net and thought, oh, brilliant, the game's back on. But yeah, Lewis Wing ended up scoring once again. Another goal contribution from centre midfield. And, you know, I spoke about how he was my player of the season in the last video that we put out. And again, just really justifies that decision by scoring another fantastic goal here today. Now, Burton did end up getting another goal just before half-time, so it was 3-1 going into the half-time break. Camroy ended up scoring an overhead kick. It was really well worked by Burton, who had a good chance, which was saved by Joel Pereira. He pushed it out to the, pushed it out wide. Burton were quickest to react and were the first ones to the ball. A cross came in and a header came back across goal, and Camroy was able to score an overhead kick and put Burton 3-1 up and all but confirm their survival in League One. Now, like I said, it was a real good attacking display by Albion in the first half. Like, if you take a look at the statistics, which I'm just pulling up now, 10 shots and 7 on target in that first half of just 40% possession. Like I said, they weren't here to play football on the floor. They were here to create chances and score goals. Now, the second half saw Reading have a much improved display, 75% possession, 5 shots, 2 on target, but it wasn't enough for Reading to end up winning the game. I really thought we struggled to test the goalkeeper in the second half. I don't think there was really any massive opportunities, bar a penalty, that Reading scored that we really can point out, if I'm being completely honest. Now, that's right, we did mention just a second ago that Reading did have a penalty. Kelvin Ebachiman down the left-hand side was fouled, and Sam Smith stepped up and scored the penalty. The penalty had a little bit of a bobble, and I think the goalkeeper might have saved it if the bobble wasn't there. Obviously, the ball has just risen above his hands as Sam Smith tucked away yet another goal this season. But it's quite ironic that in the second game of the season, Reading got their first penalty against Port Vale. And in the second to last game of the season, Reading have got their second penalty, this time against Burton Albion. But it was nice to see Reading actually convert a spot kick as well. After Andy Carroll fluffed his lines on the first penalty, it was nice to see Sam Smith tuck away this one. And yeah, finally, Reading have scored a penalty for this season. Now, the rest of the half saw Reading really dominate Burton Albion and really pushing the ball back into their half. There was a lot of fouls going on. There was a lot of niggly fouls. I thought Mason Bennett was a real cynical foul in the centre of the pitch. Femi Aziz was away on a breakaway. He's managed to rugby tackle him down. But I thought it was a real resolute and good defensive performance from Burton Albion. They really limited Reading to creating any massive opportunities. And I thought they really had a decent defensive display in this fixture. And yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I think they kind of deserved to get the win. I don't think Reading created anything which really justified Reading scoring a third goal, if I'm being completely honest. Now, what does this do for the league table? Well, Reading continue to sit in 17th position, 45 games played with 50 points on the board. And Burton Albion now in 20th position are on 46 points from 45 games played. Obviously, we spoke about the relegation zone, where it looks like Cheltenham will be joining Fleetwood, Port Vale and Carlisle in going down this season, as they've just got 2 games left to play with 41 points on the board and rely on Burton Albion either drawing or losing their last fixture, and Cheltenham have to win their last 2 games. Now, that's going to be it for this video today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. There's going to be some more content coming out very soon. I think I've been a little bit stale with the videos recently, or should I say a little bit slow. Really only talking about match reviews, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes here at Reading FC Away Days. We're working on some stuff. We've got Matchday Memories still being edited. With the next video, we're going to be talking about the Reading 7 Bolton 1 fixture from the 2013-14 season. We're also going to come out with a new series where we take a look back at some of Reading's old fixtures as well. It's going to be the Royal Retrospective, where we take a look at the first fixture, which is this game just here. It's Reading versus Man United when the class of '92 visited Elm Park in 1996. That's going to be it for today's video though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all for the next video very soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.